So I've got a 2009 Volkswagen Beetle, 180,000 miles on it. And we ran into an issue where the window no longer responded. Luckily it was up, but it was pretty hot because the air conditioner doesn't work on it either. So I started tearing the panel apart and I got that loose, but then found out that to get this part off, I need the window down. It doesn't do that. So I went ahead and pulled the boot on both sides, and to do that I just used one of these trim tools I picked up at Menards, cheap. I got those out and quickly noticed that there is a broken white wire. So I went ahead and put a splice on it so far, but that's the color of the wire. It's a rather thin wire. It surprised me that it was broken. And all I did is I stripped it, and then I just got one of my alligator clamps to test it, to clip each end to see if this was the one. The culprit was the only wire I saw, so I figured it probably was. Clip that baby on there, and voila. So if you're having some issues with the windows, we had the same thing on the passenger side over there a few years back, where we'd be sitting in the garage and lights would just start flashing on its own and start doing weird things. It was a wire harness. We took it to the dealership. It was about $250 to diagnose, and that wire harness to put in, I think the wire harness was about $250. But after all the labor, total cost was about $1,300 to get that fixed. We hadn't had issues. And so I figured there might be something there, but I wanted to check the motor, do some testing there. Didn't need to do that, relatively quick and easy. I did take an X-Acto knife and made a cut right here in order to access the wires and splice them together. So hopefully, if you're having some issues with your Volkswagen Beetle, this would be something you could potentially take a look at.